Hey guys, Matt Schmidt here. I just wanted to share a little bit about a course that I recently took that has really accelerated my healing practice, and I just really love it. So I thought I thought I'd share a little bit about it. No one asked me to do this. I just really feel so strongly about this course that I want other people to be able to experience this too and to be able to share this with the people they're working with. So, since I took this course, I feel like all my sessions have been a home run. No, we can't. I know we're not supposed to like really judge them, but it feels like every person gets what they need out of it because it's another tool that you can add to your tool belt. And I really feel like everything is ramped up for me and the people I work with since I've taken this course. What the course is, it's called Quantum Shift by Lorna Wilson, and it's kind of a mashup of hypnosis and shamanic practices, and everything kind of is merged together in this just beautiful yet simple process that really anyone can do. What I love about it is it doesn't matter if you have a background in QHHT or classical hypnosis, or if you have no background at all. This can act as a standalone technique, but you can also combine it with your other practice. So I actually started using this right off the bat, and I was a little hesitant in getting into the class because as I started getting into it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to change this, so I have to change this now. But really, it wasn't that way. I could add little bits and pieces even as I was taking the course, and really by the time I got to the end of the course, it was already integrated in my practice pretty thoroughly. So that's the beauty of this. It's also so versatile. I get a lot of people that are really in their head, or maybe they're not strong at visualization. A lot of techniques are so heavily focused on visualization. It doesn't matter. Whatever the person's getting, however the person's getting it, maybe they're connecting even with their parts of their body. Um, because really your subconscious mind knows how it's all connected. And the beauty of this process is it kind of circumvents all the normal hangups where you'd get hung up with some of the people. So I love that part of it, especially if you get a person that's a real strong feeler, or they're worried about like if they can visualize hard enough to do what they need to do. It doesn't really matter in this, and that's the beauty of this. The other thing that I like about this is it's super fast. I can do if a person has one issue, I can do a 15-minute session and like start to finish, and they get exactly what they need. Um, it's also simple because there's really no induction. You have the person take a breath, shift their focus inward, and you just go. There's no long drawn out induction process. So you can kind of do this on the fly. You can do this in short notice. Once in a while, I'll get some like emergency sessions where the person has like an immediate need for something, and I don't have anything open for months, so they're not going to be able to get in. But using this approach, we can just jump right in, and you can do this quick, easy, and fast. Nice thing is it's also very effective. So the thing that I like about this is you get to see a lot of things from in a situation, a lot of different perspectives, and you can kind of view them all simultaneously to get the big picture and um, have a sense of what actually happened and actually close that loop, close that chapter, and rewrite that part of your story. Because really, none of the stuff that's affecting us is happening now. It's all these things are on loop, and you get to rewrite that part of the story. Oh, that had nothing to do with me. Oh man, that was my mom's belief, or that had to do everything with my mom, or that's how she was raised, so she didn't know how to show me love. Whatever it is, and you can change it at that core level. So you're almost at that programming level where you can make that change. That's why this is so effective. I've also found that this process incorporates a lot of breathing, which I love because I found out since I started doing this, stuff seems to stick better. So your mind can know something, but your body might disagree, and then you didn't really get anywhere. So what this does, it makes this change on this deep core level, on this cellular level, so people can really make that hard shift to where they need to be. The other part that I love about this is that makes it so effective is that it's not dependent on the higher self or the SC or the subconscious coming through at the end of this higher guidance because you're doing it all in real time. you're changing those things as you're going through it, and it's not this tug and pull and oh my gosh, am I going to have a strong enough connection to their higher self to get this guidance? No, because you're doing it right off the bat. Um, Usually I would see like the beginning part of the session as all just to get to that higher guidance, but this you're doing on the fly in real time and making those changes there so that actually by the time I get to that higher self or the SC now, um, you already I'll ask if something's healed and it's all that stuff is already done. You've already done all the heavy lifting by the time you get to that point, and sometimes there's really nothing to do by the time we get to that point. So that's what I actually love about this because you're doing it all at that time. So it's not, before it kind of felt like not a waste, but just kind of like you're waiting for that. And then everything was dependent, everything was in the balance based on that connection to that higher guidance. So, yeah, that's great. So, what I also love about this course is from a course perspective, it's inexpensive. You get unlimited lifetime access. There's probably like, I don't even know, like, I think there's 18 different audio clips of different sessions, how you can use this technique in different ways, different approaches, how you can do a mashup between uh, regular hypnosis and this technique. And I think it's just awesome. So, and because you're always learning, I can go right back to it. You don't get like 30 days to review it and then like, well, here you go, you're on your own. So I kind of love that part of it. Also, if you have any questions, there's like things you can write in each chapter where you can ask questions, and Lorna's really good about getting back to you. You can also ask um, by asking her directly and get answers that way. Another part that I like about it, there is a book, Quantum Shift. Ooh. The companion book that kind of goes along with the course, very effective. Um, and I've actually liked that too because I can kind of read it, but then also like listening back to it. So different ways to kind of to have that full experience. So love that. So if you're looking for a new way to help people heal, or you're simply looking for a new way, looking to take your sessions to the next level, Quantum Shift is where it's at.